Listen up, because I'm about to drop some truth bombs that'll hit you harder than a linebacker on Sunday. You think you know what real family loyalty looks like. You think you understand what it means to have someone's back no matter what. Buckle up, because Jason Kelce just schooled every single one of us on what brotherhood actually means. This man just watched his little brother Travis get engaged to the biggest pop star on the planet. And instead of being jealous, instead of trying to steal the spotlight, this absolute legend doubled down on love and support. That's not just family. That's championship-level character, and frankly, most of you wouldn't even come close. You want to know why Jason Kelce commands respect everywhere he goes. It's not because he's nice. It's not because he plays politics. It's because he speaks truth. And truth cuts through all the fake garbage that most people hide behind. When he talks about his brother finding someone who loves him for all the right reasons, that's a man who's seen the dark side of fame and success, who knows what vultures look like, and who's celebrating because he recognizes authentic love when he sees it. And let me tell you something about Taylor Swift's description of Travis as a human exclamation point that hit Jason so hard he had to lean back and process it. Why? Because in 3 words, she captured what he's been trying to explain to people for years. That's the power of finding someone who truly sees you. Most of you are settling for people who barely understand your Netflix preferences, while Travis found someone who can articulate his soul in 3 words. But here's where it gets real, and this is where most of you need to pay attention. Jason's talking about being the best man, right? Sounds casual, sounds fun. Well, this man is preparing to stand up at the most watched wedding in modern history. The pressure would crush most people. The media scrutiny would destroy your average person's mental health. But Jason, he's worried about giving a speech that's good enough. That's not nervousness. That's a champion's mindset. Excellence or nothing. You think you understand sacrifice. Jason's parents worked in steel, fought through marriage problems, gave up their own dreams so their kids could chase theirs. They stayed together specifically to provide stability for their children. That's not some Hallmark movie nonsense. That's grinding through real life because you love something more than your own comfort. How many of you would make that choice? How many of you even recognize that level of commitment when you see it? And don't even get me started on the non-alcoholic beer incident. You think that's just a funny story. Wrong again. That's a perfect metaphor for how distracted we all get by life's noise. Here's Jason, thinking he's living it up, only to discover he's been drinking fake beer the entire time. Meanwhile, most of you are living fake lives, chasing fake success, maintaining fake relationships, and wondering why nothing feels real anymore. The man admits he was naive about raising daughters. He thought he'd be the tough dad, the disciplinarian. Reality check. His 2-year-old looks at him once and gets whatever she wants. Instead of being embarrassed, instead of pretending he's still in control, he owns it. He celebrates it. That's emotional intelligence that most grown men never develop. Here's what separates Jason Kelce from everyone else. He doesn't just love his family when it's convenient. He doesn't just support his brother when it makes him look good. When Travis is getting endless media attention, when Taylor Swift enters the picture and suddenly everyone's watching, Jason doesn't get bitter. He doesn't try to compete. He elevates. He becomes more supportive, more protective, more proud. That's championship behavior in real life. Most siblings would crumble under that pressure. Most people would find ways to subtly undermine or create distance. Jason does the opposite. He studies Taylor's words about his brother and gets emotional because someone else sees what he's always seen. That's pure love without ego. The beard-dyeing disaster. Perfect example of Jason's approach to life. He tried something, it went wrong, looked ridiculous, and instead of hiding it, he broadcasts it to the world. He FaceTimes his wife looking like a panda and laughs about it. Most people would cancel all their commitments and hide until it grew out. Jason turns it into content, owns the mistake, and moves forward. This is a man who understands that authenticity beats perfection every single time. He's not trying to be perfect. He's trying to be real. And real is what connects with people. Real is what builds trust. Real is what creates the kind of relationships that last through fame, money, success, and failure. When Jason talks about his childhood, about not understanding what his mother was really doing for the family until he became a parent himself, that's growth. That's the kind of emotional intelligence that most people never develop. He doesn't just appreciate his parents now. He actively works to understand their sacrifices from their perspective. ESPN banned him from covering his brother's game because they're protecting their investment. You know what that means? It means Jason Kelce is so valuable, so magnetic, so essential to good television that networks are writing exclusive clauses to keep him. His presence alone changes the entire energy of a broadcast. But here's the thing that really matters. Success didn't change who Jason is at his core. Fame didn't make him fake. Money didn't make him soft. If anything, it gave him a bigger platform to be exactly who he's always been: loyal, honest, passionate, and real. You want to know why people love Jason Kelce? It's not complicated. In a world full of fake people saying fake things for fake reasons, he shows up as himself. He loves hard, works hard, celebrates hard, and when he messes up, he owns it hard. Most of you are so concerned with managing your image that you forget to actually live your life. Jason lives first, then shares the real results. Successes, failures, embarrassments, victories, all of it. So here's your wake-up call. Stop trying to be perfect. Stop hiding your real thoughts behind what you think people want to hear. Stop managing every interaction like it's a PR campaign. Start showing up as yourself. Start supporting the people you love without expecting anything in return. Start celebrating other people's success like it's your own. That's the Jason Kelce way. That's championship living. And if you're not ready for that level of authenticity, that level of commitment, that level of real love, then you're not ready for the life you actually want. Hit that subscribe button right now, because content like this, real talk about real people living real lives, this is what actually matters. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it. And if you're not subscribed yet, what are you even doing with your life? This channel delivers truth that'll change how you see everything. Stop waiting for permission to be real. Stop waiting for perfect conditions to love fully. Stop waiting for other people to go first. Jason Kelce didn't become legendary by playing it safe. He became legendary by being authentically himself in every situation. That's your challenge. That's your opportunity. That's your choice. Now subscribe to this channel and let's keep building something real together.